then Ronaldo! Balotelli, Aguero! It's Bergkamp. That's magnificent. Here's Messi. Away from 2, 3, 4. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
The Football Drop Podcast.
Hello and welcome to the Football Drop Podcast. We are back. Ben is back again. Look who's back. Guess who's back? Ben is back. That's about enough.
I am back.
Yeah,
Thank you for having me back, boys. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, well, welcome back. Thanks for putting the effort in.
Thanks for making an appearance.
Yeah, appreciate it, mate.
Appreciate you boys holding the fort down. How's it been?
Good.
Yeah.
Best episodes ever.
Good.
Better. Yeah. Arguably.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah.
Less tech issues, so.
Oh, I know that's going to be a lie. Because Will was still there.
To be honest, me and Will, over the last 2 weeks, we've had zero tech issues while you've not been here.
No.
Well, I don't know why, because the tech issues are never me. It's always Will anyway.
Yeah, but you're the common denominator of everything, issue-wise, so.
Exactly.
It's just technology stopping me and Will being together. That's what it is.
I think you're just fussy, mate. What technology
Not
stopping
compatible.
together? What?
The block button.
Wow. I was not expecting that. I was going to ask
How are you both? Yeah, how are you both doing?
That was good. How are you?
How are you?
I'm all right. I'm getting there, boys. I'm getting there, slowly but surely.
Getting there.
Yeah, it's dragging on a lot more than I anticipated it being. I'm in a lot of pain today.
Oh, was
Told you, yeah, to take it easy.
Yeah, I'm back on painkillers again. I had 3 days of no painkillers, and I was absolutely loving it. And yeah, I'm back on them today.
How is the ear? Is it all leaky and gunky and disgusting still?
It's still weeping. It's not as bad, but I keep. So well, this sounds really gross. But whenever I'm sort of cleaning my ear. Obviously, if it's like a bit of tissue that I'm using or like cotton bud or whatever, I'll then obviously pull it away, then pull some of the packing out of my ear as well. So yeah, I've probably lost about that much now of packing inside it. Yeah, it's not good. Literally yesterday, I was caught and I turned around to Laura. I was like, "Oh fuck!" And it was literally holding it back there.
Oh my god!
This is honestly that was
it was grim.
I ever have imagined. You are vile.
Well, you asked, so I told you.
At least they just glued my stomach back together, and that was it.
Yeah, I think they might need to put a few more staples in after your reaction then. Watching you, these through arm.
Yeah, Jesus.
I was going to say, wow, he's going in on everyone today. Jeez.
Well, nice, because he reacted badly, that's all.
Oh, yeah, that's what happened.
Christ. How are you two anyway? You okay?
Yeah, well, good, mate. You left, I got engaged.
Yeah.
Ali watched
Yes, I saw, man. I think I was on for that episode, though, was I not? No, I wasn't. No, I watched it. I watched it on YouTube, though.
Did you feel like you was involved in it?
Yeah, I mean, I've known for quite a while, so yeah, it wasn't really a shock for me, I must say. But I do have to comment just how casually Will dropped it in. So, what'd you go up to? Yeah, it's been all right. Did this, saw some cows. Got engaged, went out for dinner.
I didn't see any
watch
cows.
Football or something like that. Well, you saw cows, not Highland cows.
That's true.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, okay, cool. Yep, nice. Excellent.
Good. How's your weekend, though? Was it all right?
Yeah, it's been okay. I've not really done much. I've just sat around, really.
What about you,
watched some football. That's about it.
Yeah, no, weekend was good. Again, it's a great time. I've been able to come on here and Chelsea haven't embarrassed me, so.
Yeah, I was gutted about that. Well, I wasn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't.
No, let's be honest. You weren't, because you want us to win, because we're not going to get anywhere close to you. But City are the ones near you.
There was two sides of me. One was like looking at it with a responsible head, where I really wanted Chelsea to win because obviously Man City need to lose. But I also really like it when you come on the podcast and you're really downbeat and like, I don't know, it's just like a little kid that's just been kicked or he had his ball nicked or something. It's hilarious.
Yeah, the year sixes stole his football. And he's like, oh,
yeah.
man.
Kicked it on the roof. That's what used to happen. Kick it on the roof, on the flat roof. Like, why would you do that, man? No, none of us can do that.
Yeah, selfish, isn't it?
It is selfish.
I know.
Mate, I had the most Monday of Monday mornings this morning.
Did you? Tell us all about it.
So I'm going into work, going in to do the induction day, and I'm like pushing this door, and it's just not opening. And I'm getting pissed. I was getting annoyed. No keys fit in the lock. And then I was looking the other side, and I was like, I wish I was the other side. I just push the door, and it would open. So I stood out there for about 5 minutes, and I'm like, fuck's sake, why isn't this door opening? It's ridiculous. There's got to be other people in there. So I pull it, and it opens. It's a pull door. I then go in. I've got.
Hang on. Did you not realise that from the push bar on the other side that it might be a pull door?
No, that completely escaped me. Yeah.
Or the handle on your side to pull the door.
Yeah, no, that again, it completely. I thought it was a push door. There was nothing in my mind that was questioning this door was not a push door.
Yeah. The only fact it will
Just
drive
that big letters on the door saying pull.
Yeah, no, there wasn't.
He read the PU and was like, "That's enough for me. I know what this says."
Don't need any more information about this door. It's clearly a push.
It's obviously a push door. I'm pushing it, but it's not opening, so it must be locked. That was literally the only two things that were going through my head. I finally get into the meeting room. I pull my notebook out and all of my.
Did you pull it out or push it out?
I pulled it out. Yeah, this one was
okay.
Pull. Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
It was clearly labelled. Paperwork goes all over the floor. I've then got a 6-hour presentation, and I forget my laptop charger. That's a bad Monday morning, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
How did you get through? Did someone else have a charger?
Yeah, luckily, but you would have thought I'd have asked them before they left the office to come over. But I asked them when they got there. Oh, you got a charger? They went, no. So somebody else had to go and get one and bring it back for me. So it's quite lucky.
Yeah. It scares me.
Just imagine you all sharing charges together. Just like each one just swapping between. Oh, I'm at 30%. All right, next one.
Yeah. 5-minute blasts.
They didn't need that. I was the one facilitating the day, so it was fine. They didn't need their laptop chargers, luckily.
It concerns me. You're an actual responsible adult.
Yeah, I feel that on regular occasions as well. Yeah.
I'm genuinely. I'm coming back to the days where we first met, and you told me that you were married with a child, and I literally laughed in your face.
Yeah, you did.
I thought there is no way this man-child has a wife and a child at home. Like this is impossible. This is just fake.
Do you know what?
Waiting for Ashton Kutcher to come out, but you've been bunked. But no, he wasn't there. He didn't appear.
First sign for me where I thought maybe I need to grow up.
But instead, what you did is you drag everyone down to your level instead of raising
that's
up.
Boring. Let's just fuck about. Yeah.
Brilliant. Wow. Absolutely brilliant.
Thank you.
Should we go on to the news? Because there's been quite a lot happening over the last, 24, 48 hours, really. Like 6 hours. Luckily, they had their laptop charged so they could see what was happening throughout that time.
Can I just ask a question, Ben?
Yeah.
What's like the last 5 searches on your Google?
I don't know. I think I deleted my history now.
Come on, mate. You didn't delete your history. Tell us. And then you can explain why.
So the most recent is Acast. Before that is ASMR podcast, because you and I were pissing about before we were recording, whispering to each other because we're just cool. And then just for context, before I tell you number 3.
No context. Just tell us.
No, tell us.
How to sell pictures of my feet, because we were talking about making more money. And I was like, yeah, I'd do that. So yeah, I've got some sites, and there's apparently you've got to pay a subscription to sell pictures of your feet, which is mental.
Wow.
It's absolutely insane. So it's opened my mind because there was quite a few sites that came up as well, which was really worrying.
And you found one, Feet Finder, which...
Feet Finder. Yeah. So I'm going to set that up this evening, I think. And there we go. I'll send you a link. We'll put it in next week's episode. So yeah.
But yeah, so just to clarify, what we was going to do was start up a podcast where you talk ASMR whilst people look at your feet.
Yeah, I think that's what it got to in the end, wasn't it? Which was really strange.
Because
But you
have
did
the
suggest that I
best-
ring you this evening whilst you're in bed with your fiance and start whispering to you because it gave you a bit of a tingly feeling, which is really quite bizarre.
You have got the best ASMR voice. It's unbelievable.
Well, maybe we'll do a special episode one day. Bit of ASMR, little bonus 5-minute trailer.
Oh,
Or maybe we could
already.
do, like the final score, like on Soccer Saturday, the guy does all the results. Maybe we could do an episode like that. Just read them out ASMR style.
That's a great idea with pictures of your feet.
Yeah,
The
they could
results
just
on
on
your feet.
YouTube. They could just transition like Arsenal 5, Burnley 0. There's my big toe.
Oh, God.
Ali's getting excited.
Chelsea 1. Sorry, it'll be Chelsea 1, Manchester City 5. And then my little toe appears. I think we could do this, boys. Will, can you write this down as an idea, please?
Mate,
Please don't write that down.
I don't need to
I
write
think
it
this
down.
is fantastic.
This is into my mind. Like, I am so
This is
excited
going to
for
happen.
this.
You just can't hide it. Right, boys, let's go on to news. We've literally been talking shit for 11 minutes now, talking about pictures of my feet, which is disgusting because I have gross feet. Roy Hodgson has left Palace today.
Yeah.
As
Worst
of
kept secret in
recording
football.
Monday. Worst kept secret. Do you think he faked his illness?
He was called in for a meeting, wasn't he? Was it before the weekend, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think it was Friday.
Friday,
That he
yeah.
was taken ill, wasn't he?
Yeah, just before they could sack him, he went, "Oh, the heart."
I do think he genuinely ill.
No,
He was taken to hospital, but it was really like, don't know, mate. That sounds dodge sort of timing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Bless him.
But yeah, today
Bless.
he left. So is it mutual? Is it by mutual consent rather than he was sacked?
My theory on that is they've said that you're going to have to go, but we'll accept if you want to resign, and we'll tell everyone that you've resigned, because I think he deserves that. Yeah, he saved them from that relegation that was almost guaranteed, wasn't it, at that stage? They were in such a bad run. And he's done well for them. He does love the club. He's done as well as anyone else could have done.
No, he has. That is not true.
Well,
I think so. I think so.
He shouldn't have been. He shouldn't have taken over from Vieira. Vieira shouldn't have been sacked, and he did do a good job after Vieira had been sacked. And he should have been replaced in the summer so that they can utilise the strong team that Palace have, rather than now be sort of fighting, not a relegation battle really, but they could get dragged into it.
No, I agree with you on that point. Definitely for that summer. Should have been a sort of interim appointment. I think we said that last season anyway, didn't we?
Yeah, I think.
I think when it was all. Oh, did you?
I think so. Yeah, if you listened.
Oh, okay. No, it was shit. No, it's all right.
My voice wasn't.
But yeah.
How dare you?
Yeah. There wasn't anyone whispering. There was no feet on there, so I just gave up. No, enough's enough. Beale has been sacked from Sunderland today as well.
Wait, he's left, isn't he? Or was he sacked?
Oh, he's left, is he?
Yeah.
I thought he was sacked.
He heard there was a Palace job going, so he's left.
Honestly, I don't understand why people think he's a good manager. He's failed 2 or 3 jobs in a row now.
Well, 2. He's only
Well, he
had
didn't
2.
do well at Rangers. He was he at Leicester, wasn't it, or something?
Oh, no, sorry. It was at QPR, no.
QPR, I don't think he did that well. He jumped ship.
Well,
Went to Rangers, didn't do well at Rangers, jumped ship, and then went to Sunderland, and hasn't done well at Sunderland either.
I mean, he didn't really have a lot of time at Sunderland. And I don't know, it just seems a bit. I've always thought Sunderland's a bit of a basket case club. Like, there's mess at the top, so there's going to be mess everywhere else, really. They shouldn't have got rid of Mowbray, but I think it was more of an issue between Mowbray and the board that caused that more than anything. So, but yeah, I mean, he struggled, but he was Steven Gerrard's assistant, so maybe we should all look at that as a sign.
Valid point. Yeah. Fair point.
Because Gerrard did a really good job at Villa.
Mate, Gerrard smashed it.
Yeah.
Look at him now.
He's taken Al Ettifaq from being the 8th best team in Saudi Arabia to being the 8th best team in Saudi Arabia.
He is just as good as Frank Lampard.
Nice. Well done.
I was hoping for a reaction, but he's just smiling. Like, I hate you. I'm not going to bite. Tony Mowbray has temporarily left Birmingham after 6 weeks because of a health issue. So he's had some scan, and it's revealed something. So he basically needs to undergo treatment.
But why?
So it's 6 to 8 weeks. Because he still wants the job, but he can't be on the front line where he takes. I don't know what it is. But he's still going to be there basically as a consultant for the first team coaches. So obviously you've got Ashley Cole, a couple of, I can't remember the names now, but you've got people like Ashley Cole there that's still going to do all the training and things, and then there'll be all of them kind of in the dugout during the matches and stuff. Tony Mowbray's still going to be there to consult, but he can't physically be there.
Trouble is, right, I don't know if you know this, but Birmingham are shit. They have.
Well, they wasn't. They wasn't.
They weren't.
They were
the
really,
thing.
really good this season. But then they sacked
say.
their really, really good manager for someone who's demonstrated that he's not a really, really good manager. And then they've sacked him because they found out he wasn't a really, really good manager. He's actually a really, really shit manager. Then they brought someone else in who's done okay, and he's now not very well.
Yeah, so they're shit. And they need a bit of help and support. Like, they need a long-term goal, like manager, to help them through this. So
I've got it.
Mowbray
I've got a solution.
Leaves for 6 weeks. That doesn't do any good for their stability. If anything, that could drag them right down. So why doesn't he just do the best thing for the club and say, sorry, I'm not very well, like, bad news, shit for me. Got enough money though, so I'm going to go off.
Because he wants the job. He wants the job still. That's why.
Yeah, but is he the right
just because
man
he's
for the
away,
job?
he's still doing everything else. He just can't be there on the touchline.
Yeah, but that's where he needed. He's needed on the touchline to sort these players out. Ashley Cole.
Yeah, but he's not able to because he's ill, Will.
No, I know, this is what I'm saying. So we need
So
someone.
hang on,
there.
you're saying that just because someone's ill, they just need to be sacked and got rid of, and they should leave. That's not very.
Do you work in
caring, is it?
that is not what I'm saying.
That's exactly what you're saying. You said, well, he's ill, so he should do the right thing and leave. That's what you said. He should do the right thing and leave.
So he's not just like an average Joe, is he? He is the manager of Birmingham City Football Club. He is somebody to lead them. How long is he going to need to be off for? They need stability.
6 to 8 weeks.
So
We just said this.
So it's the right thing to do to leave, to allow them to have some of that stability, because that's 6 to 8 games.
Yeah, but that's even worse then, because then their manager who's been in for 6 weeks then leaves. He's like, no, I'm not leaving. I'm just not well.
No,
He's like, I'm still here, lads. Don't worry. This is what we're doing. This is our plan that we're moving forward together as a club. He's not just going, well, I've got a bit of a cough. I'm off. See you later. Like, he's genuinely very ill, Will. So you can't discriminate against people that have got illnesses.
Yeah, very good. Very good. You know that's not what I am doing. Like, do you think?
Well, it sounds like it.
Do you think it's the right thing then for him to take 6 to 8 weeks off in the middle of the season, and Birmingham just go along with having Ashley Cole hopefully good enough to actually still play in their team?
If that's what he needs to recover, yes, absolutely.
If necessary, yes.
You should look after your staff, and they'll look after everything else.
You two are pricks.
Wow.
What? What have we done?
You know full well what you're doing.
I have no idea what you mean.
No idea what you're talking about.
No idea.
Well played.
But should we move on to other leagues? Because Will's going to get even more battered here, I think. Will, you ready to talk about Scottish Premier League?
Yeah.
Here we go. You know my mum listens and watches this, so I will tell her the exact time. It's around 19 minutes. Looks like you're uninvited to the wedding. God.
I found out
Yours
Lord Des's family had been watching, so
Do you know
Yeah,
what?
that was-
I have noticed we've had plays from Peru.
Yeah.
So yeah, massive shout out to
fair
Mr. and
play.
Mrs. Lourdes's family members,
Mum and Dad.
That's us.
mum and dad. That's it, Mr. and Mrs. Casas. There we go. Yeah, you want to talk about Rangers and Celtic, William?
Yes, please. So Rangers, Celtic were 7-8 points ahead, towards the beginning of the season, sort of October, November time, 8 points ahead. Looking like they're going for their next SPL trophy, which I think they've got a few of, haven't they?
Was you going to say Scudetto then?
No.
The way you went, I was like, very different.
Great passer in Scotland, isn't it? So now though, Rangers have got it back, and they're 2 points clear at the top of the table after a win against St Johnstone at the weekend. Incredible scenes.
Incredible scenes. It's nice when you're a chasing team, isn't it? Knowing that you can chase a lead down.
Yeah.
Gives you hope.
That's what happens if you get rid of Michael Beale.
Yeah, exactly. But he's a great manager.
You're going to watch Sunderland fucking go up the Championship now?
Yeah, Sunderland get promoted. That'll be mad. It's a wicked season though. At least the SPL is a little bit more competitive now.
Well, yeah,
People actually might want to watch it.
There's two teams rather than just one.
Yeah.
But in all seriousness, I think if you look across the whole of Europe at the moment, some of the title races are absolutely fascinating. More so than in England. But yeah, I think this year, I don't know what seems to have changed, but there's a lot of good football out there at the moment.
Yeah, hotting up in Germany, isn't it?
Hotting up in Germany. Nice little link there, mate. Yeah. Leverkusen up
Nice
8
little
points
link.
clear now.
That's insane, isn't it?
Bayern Munich lost to Bochum yesterday 3-2. Upamecano got a red card. I think Harry Kane did what Harry Kane does, but still can't quite win something.
Yeah.
You can take the man out of Tottenham.
Of that.
You can't take Tottenham out the man.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, I watched the highlights of that game, and Upamecano, sent off for the second time.
Yeah.
In a row, because he got sent off against Lazio. He's been sent off against Bochum. Actually, Harry Kane missed a few chances that he probably should have.
Sitters, wasn't there?
Yeah, I mean, there are
sitters
some which are like, sitters for him, like he's someone of his quality. Yeah, so Bayern Munich just struggling, and as is the boss, Tuchel.
I know, and you really rate Tuchel as well. So, what's your sort of thoughts on it?
You were saying
so
how
good he was at
he's
Chelsea.
finally being found out for the fraud that he is.
Wow.
Ooh, that is strong.
He's won a Champions League.
He has done with Frank Lampard's team. You're welcome.
Yeah, but he got them playing well. Frank couldn't.
We were playing all right.
We were, because he got sacked, so he wasn't playing that well.
No, we was playing okay. We weren't playing great, but Tuchel come in.
Hang on, maybe at that time Frank wasn't well, so Will told him he needs to leave the club, and that's why Tuchel came in. Makes sense now, boys.
That was it. Yeah, you're
Makes
right.
Perfect sense. Sounds perfectly.
Makes
Thanks,
perfect
mate.
sense now. Yeah. I mean,
I'm really glad I'm back. Really glad.
He's apparently on the thinnest of ice, Tuchel, and I think the only thing that's saving him is the fact that they don't have anyone lined up.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Roy Hodgson and Bill are out of jobs.
I say Michael Beale, yeah.
Klopp is on his way out of a job. Although him taking that job that'll piss a lot of people off.
He needs a year off. I think that's what Klopp said. And I think he did last time after he left Dortmund, didn't he? He had 6 months off, I think.
Yeah.
And I think if he went to Bayern after, I don't think any Liverpool fan would be annoyed at that.
No.
I think if you went this summer, they would.
This summer, absolutely. But having that year off, I think neutralises anything. Unless he went to an English team again, that's probably where
he's not
they'll
going to
kick
do
off. No.
Yeah.
But Bayern Munich, they're really up shit creek without paddle. I think they lost to Lazio, didn't they? They lost 3 times this week, actually. Leverkusen, Lazio, and Bochum now.
That's brilliant.
And I think,
love it.
Was it? I think was it like 78 years since Barcelona had a trophyless season?
Barcelona or
Munich.
Bayern?
Bayern, sorry.
Okay, I thought we'd moved on to Spain. That's all.
Bayern.
Is it been
bad
that
link?
since they've been trophyless?
I think so. Yeah, I think it's been.
That's
so
mad. I can't believe that.
They won a German Cup or something.
Or the league.
Yeah.
That's mental. I'm going to Google it while we're talking. That's insane.
But it's the first time. I think because I heard a stat this morning. It's the first time they've lost 3 games in a row in all competitions since like 2015.
Yeah. It's
wow.
3 games in a week. They've lost 3 games in a week for the first time since 2015. Yeah.
That's insane.
Unlucky.
But yeah, I
feel
mean,
so sorry for them.
The manager merry-go-round is starting a little bit earlier than we suspected. I think Palace are in a really tough position now because who do they go for? Are people going to be sort of thinking, I don't want to go to Palace? Like, I've got one eye on the Liverpool job, or I've got one eye on, say, Brighton maybe, who, if they get
they've already got someone.
Who?
Glasner.
Oliver Glasner.
Yeah. Have they?
Yeah.
I've completely.
I mean, it was one of these where, you know, when it was Roy Hodgson's been sacked, but not sacked because he's ill, so they can't sack him yet. They'd already like approached and already got.
They should have got Will in earlier, shouldn't they? Will would have just got rid of him straight away.
Because they would have seen. He would have seen that Roy wasn't well.
Could have ruined my career.
And said, right, you need to go, mate. No.
Mate, you did this yourself. We're just highlighting it. We're just making sure everybody pays attention.
Yeah, making sure.
Yeah, that Glasner, he was linked. He was linked when Vieira got the job originally because Glasner said no.
He's at Frankfurt.
He was always there. Yeah, and he was always there in their sort of talks and stuff like that. So they finally got their man.
Finally, yeah.
Finally.
That's mental. I didn't even see that. So how do you think he's going to do then?
Well, as long as he's not ill, we'll be all right, won't he?
Yeah.
Because the thing is, with a team like that, you need someone on the touchline to be able to tell the players what to do, and instruct them, help them, and support them. Can't do that if you're just not on the touchline, really.
That's very true.
No, I think he'll do all right. I do think so. The only problem Palace have got though is the injuries at the moment. I mean, that has hampered them hugely.
Yeah. Especially when it's Elise, Eze, and Gay.
Yeah. You're
3 best players out injured.
Exactly. And Edouard's not exactly doing fantastic. Mateta's doing okay, but not great.
Well, in the first half against Chelsea, Mateta looked like prime fucking Ronaldo at one point.
Yeah, but it's Chelsea.
As I say,
well,
against a tough team, it might be a bit different.
Well, they still lost, so that's
fair enough, mate. Fair enough.
Ben was very disappointed when we were talking and watching that. When Enzo Fernandez scored that.
Mate. What? No, do you know what? What annoyed me more was the fact that it was 2-1 and Ali finally got a prediction right for me. Then they scored. Yeah. Ali's fucking cheering away down the phone. And I was like, hang on. You've just messed up. You're happy that you've messed up my prediction. That's more important than Chelsea getting a 3-1 win. 2-1 win is exactly the same. It's fine.
I think you'll find that Chelsea winning is much more important than your predictions to me. But I did get one right this week.
Yeah, I think you won this week. I haven't checked it 100%, but I think you beat.
We still got today's game.
Oh, that's true.
to go. Yeah,
What did you think of the new templates as well?
good.
Little freshen up mid-season.
Freshen up. Yeah.
It's taken us a while, wasn't it, Will?
Mm.
No, Will's not happy because we've been calling him out for his
Yeah. It's not
blatant,
happy now.
blatant discrimination. But yeah, never mind.
I'm reluctant to talk just in case if you bring it back.
Yeah, we'll always bring it back, just like sexy.
You're on fire today. Maybe
Let's move on.
Did you have a fucking humour transplant or something like that? It's mental.
Must have.
No, I've just had a break from you. That's what he's done.
Fair play.
Not
Fair
suppressed
play.
anymore. That's why I wasn't on for the last 2 weeks, really. Will just said I'm not allowed because I'm ill. But I fought back to be allowed back on the podcast. Right, should we go on to the weekend's games, boys?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Where
Let's do
should we
it.
start?
Well, probably start from the first game of the weekend and then work your way down.
Go, you
Probably
can
best.
tell you've been doing a few podcasts with Will. That's exactly what he says. Every single time.
I mean, it's just the way to do it, is it not?
Yeah, you can do. Take it away, Ali. What's the first game?
Okay.
Mate?
First game, Brentford 1, Liverpool 4.
Good game, that.
Great game.
It's a good
Normally
game.
Great game.
Good to see Liverpool get a few injuries before Sunday.
Yeah, terrible, isn't it? Jota, that first goal, Jota's header, the sort of vision to see that was incredible. And Nunes put it away well, didn't he?
Nunes
That's
actually
great
scored a goal where he had to
finish.
think about what to do
Yeah.
rather than just
Great.
instinct blast.
It's a lovely, lovely finish.
It was a great
It was a good finish, yeah.
But yeah, then Jota he was stretchered off, wasn't he?
And
Yeah, that was a
Curtis Jones went
weird
off as
injury,
well.
though, wasn't it? The Jota one.
Yeah.
So the way he fell, it just cleaned straight on the side of his leg.
Yeah, he just landed on his leg. But yeah, and Curtis Jones went off as well. He's been playing quite well for him over the last few weeks. So,
And Nunes went off as well, didn't he, at half time?
and Allison also wasn't playing because he had an injury as well.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That was in goal, wasn't he?
Yeah. But I mean, and Allison probably won't play in the final anyway because I think Keller's their
Yeah, he's been playing all the way
Carabao
through,
Cup. Yeah, it's their Carabao Cup keeper. So, but yeah, no, good win for Liverpool. Mo Salah back on the scoring sheet.
Missed
Score
the sitter
sheet.
just before
That's what I meant to
that,
say.
didn't he?
I mean, he did, yeah, but
Yeah.
they won by 4-1, so I don't think that mattered.
What
did they?
what amazed me throughout that
They
was
did.
how bad Brentford were defensively.
Yeah.
They made so many mistakes, and it was their 100th Premier League game as well.
Yeah,
I-
they were very-
What was his name? Christopher Ayer. He was bad in that game. Like he made a mistake for the first goal and just never recovered since then. But yeah, Brentford. I mean, yeah, they got a goal, but yeah, they were just bad defensively, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean the first 20 minutes, half hour, they looked solid.
Mm.
To be fair, they looked all right, and then it just came to crap.
Yeah, they looked solid
Yeah.
and then they didn't.
Yeah, that's generally what happens.
Mm.
It's like getting the shit, isn't it?
Good game.
Yeah.
Good game. Pretty
And
good
the next
games
game.
next. That's pretty good, wasn't it? That's pretty all right.
Burnley, Arsenal. Will discuss.
11 goals in 2 games.
Just insane. That's
How many
insane
have we
form, isn't
conceded
it?
as well? None. Oh yeah, great.
None. Do you know, it's the first time we've won back-to-back games away from home, 5-0 or more as well.
Yeah, it's mental.
First time ever for that amount.
Absolutely incredible. We played very, very well. I thought Saka was amazing.
Yeah, Saka was insane. Saka was absolutely insane. Erdegaard, mate, that finish was incredible. That's just, I've seen you do that on a 5-a-side pitch. He looked like he could have stood there for an hour. Nobody was getting near him. He's just be like, right, what do I do? I'm just going to just hoof this as hard as I can.
Yeah, he scored, which I don't normally do.
No, that's
So
true.
I think it was a 5-star performance from a 5-star team. I think Trossard is playing very well. I know he missed a sitter quite early on, but I think he played very, very well. Gabby Jesus is unfortunately injured at the moment, but we don't seem to be missing him. And I wonder when he comes back, where does he fit? You know, there was talk of us, we should buy a striker. Where's our striker? Sitting pretty at the moment.
Yeah, we're doing. I mean, Trossard's been in fantastic form. He always delivers for us. Whenever he's called upon, he delivers.
Yeah,
it's great to see.
Yeah, I think him, Martinelli, Saka, Ødegaard, all sort of interlink in that play. It seems to be working really well. I'm buzzing for it.
I'll tell you what's been probably the best thing that I've noticed over the last few games. King Kai.
What a player! Honestly, I feel sorry for the team that lost him because he is unbelievable.
It's just living proof. Utilise him in the right way.
Yeah,
and he will deliver for you.
All he needed was a good team and a good manager. He's got that now, and
absolutely. And team that believe in him, trust him, and support him,
and sing his name, and he just will perform and perform and perform. He's just very consistent. Scored a goal as well. He's not really renowned for being a
fantastic goal, wasn't it?
Great goal. What a player! Unbelievable.
Great finish. Yeah, I loved it. But we are in some great form. Burnley are not. They're not clawing it, are they? They're not clawing this back at all. They've won one game at home all season.
They just don't know when to play the right ball or the right pass. It just seems to be like they've got everything there, but it just hasn't clicked. I don't know if they'll stick with Vincent Kompany or whether they're sort of what they'll do really, because I think he's a good manager, but I don't know what's going wrong. What do you reckon, Ali? It's been quiet.
Yeah, I know. I've woken up again since you stopped with your Arsenal loving. Yeah, I mean, I think they will stick with him because I think they'll just come straight back up with him like next season. But there's no ways they're clawing this back at all. 13 points. Their goal difference is horrendous, and like you say, they've only won once at home. So yeah, I mean, 5 points at home in the Premier League, just not going to cut it. So
yeah,
see you later, Burnley. It's been fun.
Yeah, I think they are. I think they're nailed on to go down now.
Yeah.
I think that the bottom two are cemented in history.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, not as the worst ever, but definitely cemented.
I know. Derby County are furious about that. Although, in Spain, Almeria are on, I think they're still on 7 points. So they could
God.
Wow.
The lowest points in a league, because Derby County are currently top of that list. Yeah, with the 11
top or
points
bottom,
they got.
Yeah. That's insane.
So Almeria could do that. So there is some positive signs for Derby County there.
Amazing.
Oh no, they're on
Newcastle.
8 points now. Sorry,
8 points.
Oh, 8.
They're 8.
Yeah.
They got a draw. You go, lads.
Wow. Moving on to Newcastle Bournemouth. 2-2 draw. That is on my list. I've got Desmond. I'll be honest, I haven't really watched the highlights of this. I don't know much about this game.
Oh, it's really good to back, Ben.
Yeah. I thought so. I've chucked in a few facts.
He's literally said, I've done fuck all weekend, but I haven't had time to watch the highlights. Great.
Pretty much. I'll be honest, I watched it up to Arsenal, and then I watched the City and Chelsea ones, as well as Liverpool, so the first on match of the day. Then I watched the Wolves Tottenham. Now I watched Wolves and Tottenham because obviously we'll go on to that one in a bit. And then I was like, I'm bored now. And then I was tired and went to bed. It was like 11 o'clock then. Way past my bedtime.
Oh, cool. Thanks for that insight.
So yeah, Desmond, anything exciting? Good goals, bad goals?
My Dubravka was a bit of a shocker. They just slipped, and Solanke just had an open goal to tap into, really. So that was the first goal. But Newcastle got a late equaliser with Matt Ritchie.
Yeah, penalty, wasn't it?
No, I think it was a cross.
Oh no, sorry, Gordon scored the penalty. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, Gordon scored the penalty. Yeah.
Do your research, Will. Come on.
But to be honest, I expected Newcastle to win that, being at home and everything. I did really expect them to win that, but
Well,
They've been
Bournemouth,
really underwhelming this season, haven't they?
yeah. But they overachieved last season. That's their problem. Like, if they'd have had this season last season, and then what they did last season now, it would be a normal trajectory, like,
Yeah,
going up. But yeah, because they overachieved, it makes them look worse.
Yeah, they've had a lot
But
of
they
injuries
are.
as well, haven't they?
Oh, cry me a river about bloody injuries.
Callum
Everyone
Wilson-
has injuries.
Callum Wilson's injured again, which is, it seems to be that they get someone back and then they lose someone. And I think Gordon went. I know he was playing here, but there's talk as well that Man United trying to get that Dan Ashworth, sporting director, has really impacted on the team. He's on gardening leave now, so I don't know. He was there at the game, but I don't know how much of an impact that would really have. I don't know. What do you reckon?
Have an impact on getting players. I wouldn't say that affect the players that are currently there.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
unless he's
that's what I
taking
thought.
training and it's not something we're aware of.
Yeah, it's just like having like your HR business partner sort of moan about people being ill. It's not going to affect the players, is it? Yeah, you're just getting rid of the manager. It's not players or anything. No,
If I
in all
lose my
seriousness, I
job,
don't
you're
know
paying
how
my
close it
mortgage,
is.
mate.
Oh God!
I'll try and do a bit more research on the podcast. We'll earn some more money out of that then, shall we? Christ. Get a few more listeners, guys.
Jesus.
But no, I don't really understand. I think that's a cop out, really.
Yeah, I think it is as well.
Isn't it? Yeah, I agree.
Very odd. Very odd.
Yeah.
Next we got.
Oh.
Sorry, go on.
No, I was going to say it was quite an entertaining 2-2. Second half definitely was better than the first half.
Yeah.
But yeah, well done Newcastle for getting that late equaliser. Otherwise, they'd have lost 2-1.
It would have.
Great math. Great math.
Next
and
one.
team that did lose 2-1 was Fulham against Aston Villa.
Yeah,
Yes.
do you know what? I was put off by Ali's prediction because I think he put a Fulham win. And
Yeah, I put 2-1 Fulham.
And I thought, is Fulham the fortress that it is? So I then looked at it and I went, oh no, I'm going to go for a draw then. Because I thought Villa would win and I wish I'd have stuck with my guns. But yeah, he put me off there. Anyway, sorry. What did you
Ollie
think, Ben?
Watkins on fire.
What did you think, mate?
I didn't watch it, mate.
Oh, you didn't watch it?
this one.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
No, this wasn't on my highlight reel that I watched.
Okay.
I'd have to skip through a few games for Ben, unfortunately.
Yeah, okay. Well,
I'm just letting you
Yeah.
boys just have a chat still as well. Just ease me back in.
Very kind of you.
Sorry,
Ollie
I'm ill.
Watkins.
Don't discriminate. Sorry.
Oh,
So Ollie Watkins, sorry.
yeah, Ollie Watkins on fire. 2 goals.
Braced, didn't he?
Yeah,
Fair play to him.
played really well.
Yeah, I thought.
I don't know, maybe Aston Villa just keep losing at home instead of away from home. No.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? They just flicked it.
Yeah, I don't know.
It is weird.
Fulham have been playing well.
I was going to say, Fulham didn't play badly. They seemed like they were on top for some of the game. It was definitely a tale of two teams. Fulham were doing all right, but I think Villa were just defensively a bit better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Just
I
see
think
Ben,
who
I
are
said
who are in trouble at the moment is West Ham are in some really bad run of form.
Yeah.
They are.
They
Really
are.
bad run of form.
We know Forest are good at home, but they lost 2-0 and they got a red.
Yeah. I mean, Calvin Phillips is having an absolute blinder to the start of his career, isn't he?
Start of his career.
West Ham.
It feels like it. He's not played football for 2 years.
First career at West Ham.
First season in the Prem.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great move for him. I think he knew he was always going to get that run of games anyway, wasn't he? Unless he was a complete lazy git in training, he was always going to be getting those games in.
I don't think this is the end of the world. I think he has had some unfortunate. He conceded. He basically gave a goal away, and now he's got red carded. I think it was a fair. It was definitely 2 yellow cards.
Yeah. Second one maybe a bit harsh, but
Yeah,
Send giving it a
I
yellow.
think across the whole of the weekend, VAR just didn't. If there was an on-field decision, VAR was like, well, we have to go with the on-field decision, and I think we're at a stage as well now where the referees don't have any faith in their own ability. The VAR is trying to give that back to them by saying, right, we'll go with the on-field decision. The referees are going, well, we'll just leave it up to VAR to make the decision here. So actually now, the referees aren't.
No one's making any decisions.
VAR isn't making a decision, and it's all shit. Because I can't remember if it was this game. I think it was this game. I'm talking about it. It was. There should have been a penalty, and it just wasn't given.
Yeah, Neco Williams had his foot stepped on as he was running into the box. It's a clear, I can't remember who the West Ham defender was, but he's clearly stepped on his foot, well away from the ball, nothing. He's gone down, and VAR looked at it and gone, yeah, I guess you'll have to stick with the on-field decision. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure if that's going to make him go down. It's like he's literally put his studs on his foot.
Yeah,
it's blatant. It is absolutely blatant, but no one will make a decision.
Yeah. No, I mean there are some times when someone puts a foot down maybe nearly on top of someone's foot, and it's the little toe of their left foot or something that's hit, and you're like, why are you going down like that? But this was flush on the top of his foot, and I'm like, how is he not given that? But
there was no doubt it was a penalty. Absolutely no doubt it was a penalty. It was.
Yeah. I mean,
crazy.
I think the phrase they're looking for is clear and obvious error.
Well, surely that defines clear and obvious error.
Yeah.
But I think in this case it was. But I think their argument will be the referee looked at it and didn't give a penalty. So he's made a decision based on what he's seen. So is that then clear and obvious?
I don't know how close he was to the action though.
I think he was quite close. That's a good point. But yeah,
I don't know. I mean, I think even if the referee says, "Oh yeah, I've seen a little bit of contact," but when VAR sees that and they go, "Yeah, that's not a little bit of contact," that's flushing his foot, and at least make him go and look at it, and say, "This is what actually happened. Is that what you saw?" And if he's gone, and the thing is, what should happen is if the referee's gone, "Yeah, that's what I saw," and I don't think it's a penalty, cool, don't give it as a penalty.
Yeah.
At least then you've made that decision. But with VAR just going, "Nah, okay, no, we won't send him over." Nah. I just can't really imagine what that conversation was in the VAR in where is it? I can't remember what's called Stockley Park. That's it. Where but all of them are looking at it because they've now got the VAR, the assistant VAR, the assistant to the assistant VAR, the fucking tea lady, and whatever else in there. And they're all looking at it. They're all looking at it.
It's actually his tea person.
Yeah.
All right, sorry about that.
Thanks,
Good
James.
God. And they've all looked at that and gone, yeah, no, I don't think so. And all round table they've gone, yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, no, don't make him go and look at that. It's like, what are you doing?
No, look around and think, how will this affect the rest of the league? Because I support this team and they might get above them. That honestly, I'm sure that's how they work. It's ridiculous.
God.
Before we get stuck into this VAR,
let's
we always get stuck with this.
I was just going to say, I know Crystal Palace obviously have now got a manager as 5 minutes ago when I found out, but I think West Ham could be without a manager soon. I think Moyes will go. It's a weird one, isn't it? Because he's done Moyes. He's done very well. He won the Conference Cup League thing last year, which well done. But he's never really been a favourite, has he?
I think he's safe to the end of the season. I think that's bought him this year. But they've had some great games. They've played some fantastic football. They're just in a bit of a bad run. But as soon as he gets under pressure, the team all of a sudden pull out all the stops.
That's what I mean.
And they'll get 3 or 4 wins back to back.
But the fans don't like him.
No,
but who are they going to get that's better? That's going to be better suited for West Ham? It's not going to be bloody Beale, is it?
Roy Hodgson.
Frank Lampard.
No, he's not well. He's not well.
Frank Lampard, yeah, maybe Frank.
Frank Lampard. Come
Get
on.
Tony Mowbray in. Oh no, sorry, he's not actually left Birmingham, is he? Just here.
No. Anyway, let's move on. Ben's favourite game. I think you watched the highlights of this one. Tottenham Hotspur 1, Wolverhampton Wanderers 2.
I did watch this, and it was
Talk us through it, Ben.
great
Thanks for that.
to
Thanks for talking
see.
over everything that I've just said. I really appreciate that. It's going to sound really nice when I'm talking. You're going, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I was very excited to talk about the game because Tottenham lost, and it really makes me smile. It's always a great day. Always a great day. No, cracking game. I think Tottenham, to be fair, were playing some good football, but Wolves were just countering every single time. The way Tottenham play that high line, Wolves were just, it's just 1-2 passes and they're in. Just loved it.
Yeah.
Absolutely loved it. I think Tottenham were a little bit unfortunate, to be fair.
Yeah, I think Kulusevski probably could have scored a hattie, but didn't quite.
Mate, that little mazy run that he did was insane, though, wasn't it?
He's very, very good. João Gomez, I think he's only scored once in the Premier
That's his
League.
name. Yeah,
Scored two.
Scored 2 now, 3.
He looked good.
Total.
He looked good.
What did you say?
Yeah.
I said he looked good.
Oh, I thought you said that's his name. That's weird.
What, 2? No,
So
João Gomez.
That's Gomez.
Yeah, Gomez is his name. You
What's
said
going
it. You
on
told
there?
us. You're right. So yeah, basically, so Tottenham lost, which we're all happy about. But I'm also very happy that the Wolves manager, Gary O'Neill, is actually getting some recognition now.
Has he not been previously then? Because
Not massively. Not many people.
People have been praising that boy.
Not
Yeah.
many people have been sort of singing his praises until the last month or so.
Maybe
People
you
are kind of
just missed the
realising what
highlights
he's
of that.
done.
Maybe you just missed it.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I
Too
wasn't.
late.
I was ill, so I got sacked, didn't I? So yeah, couldn't really do too much, unfortunately. Then wasn't able to do that. But we always like to see Spurs lose on this podcast, so it was a lovely result.
It's just always too open.
Yeah, they play that high line. They always play very attacking football, which is really entertaining for the fans, I imagine. But yeah, for anyone else playing them, all you need to do is just hold it and then just lob it up and then just have Martinelli or Saka chase it and you're going to score. Simple as that.
Or other players. But yeah.
No, only them two. We don't need anyone else.
So should we move
They're
on
the
to
only
the
ones that
big
matter.
game of the weekend? Manchester City 1, Chelsea 1. For me, Chelsea were very, very fortunate that Haaland had a bad game.
They were. He had a terrible game.
He had a terrible game. I feel like as well, City didn't set up. I mean, who am I to argue against Pep? By the way, let's just put that out there. But I feel like they weren't really set up in the best way to start the game.
In what sense? What do you mean? Explain.
So, I think having Alvarez in that position, I don't know if that's where he played a bit further back. I don't know if that's the right way of doing it. Foden on the left. Ruben Diaz and Akanji, so they dropped Stones. Bernardo Silva wasn't on.
Bernardo Silva was injured.
He came on.
Yeah, but he was injured in midweek, and that's why he was on the bench.
Oh, okay, right, fair enough. Just for me, I felt it could have been set up a little bit different.
Fair enough.
I felt we had the correct game plan for them when we made them play like that.
You would think that.
I thought Chelsea were excellent. They were really good at keeping the ball. I don't know why.
Excellent. That's the first bit of praise. So just waiting for the next bit.
I don't know why they brought Chalobah on and took Palmer off. When Palmer is one of your best players, you're playing City. I appreciate that, but that Poch is probably thinking, like, okay, let's try and salvage this win, chuck another defender on. But if anything, that made you worse, and you became quite lucky.
But
I thought
the thing
exactly
is
the same.
But the thing is that with us playing 4 at the back, they was with Bernardo Silva having come on already, they was already finding those pockets in between the centre backs and the full backs on there. So clearly Poch thought bringing on another centre back can maybe stop that from happening, which it did for the most part. But obviously, Rodri always pops up with a goal from somewhere, but of course it's another deflected goal that goes in. But I just think that we had the correct game plan against them. Stack the middle of the park, make them go out wide, because Haaland's fucking shit. So there we go.
There you go.
Yeah.
It was also really unfortunate that it was Chalobah who it deflected off as well, wasn't it?
It was very unfortunate.
Yeah.
Very unfortunate indeed. But
I thought Jackson played well though.
Yeah, Jackson played really well. I think, to be honest, everyone who played, like, who started the game played really, really well. Like, Dizazi, I think Dizazi got man of the match. He was amazing, just throwing himself in front of everything that, throwing himself in front of everything that was coming at him. Colwell as well played really well. And Gusto, I know Ben loves what?
We have to put our hands in our heads, didn't we, when you start chatting about your team?
Well, I don't know. I have to listen to you from YouTube for about 5 minutes. Oh, I love Saka. I love Havertz. Oh, fuck off.
So then Sunday's games, we had Sheffield United again.
But of course, Ben's favourite right back to have a go at, Malo Gusto, played really well as well.
Yeah, he did have a good game.
Yeah.
It always reminds me of the food place. I always think of the food when he touches the ball.
Gaucho.
Gusto.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, really good performance. I mean, to be honest, I was just hoping let's not get embarrassed. That was how I was going into the game, and we didn't. Play really well, got a point. But of course, there is some ungrateful people out there, Arsenal fans, that go, "We did win the game," don't they, Ben?
Yeah, we didn't.
I know, but did you expect us to get anything out of the game?
Well, the fact you were winning for so long, yeah, you should have been able to hold on for a win.
It's
City have got
a
really shit striker, though. You just said they've got a really shit striker.
But the rest of their team's quality.
Ah, okay, yeah. Sorry, I didn't realise that. No, I didn't realise. No, it was a shame you didn't win. I thought you were going to hold on.
Yeah,
but it's one of those annoying goals. Rodri, as you said, he always does it. Just when City are down and out, Rodri's like, 60 yards, bang.
Yeah, but I was just thinking about at the start of the game or before the game, would I have been happy with a draw? Of course it would have. There was after our last performance against one of the top three, which was embarrassing. So no, happy with the 1-1, and so should you.
Sure, happy days.
Chelsea.
Yeah.
Brighton pulled out all the stops, didn't they, yesterday?
Well,
Did.
Yeah, they did, but I mean, what was Holgate doing?
Yeah.
That tackle, wow.
What made me laugh more than anything, I know you sent the link earlier, Ali, was Holgate's reaction was like, "What? I've got a ball.
What did they?
What I do? I've got a ball." I'm like, mate, you nearly killed the guy. You snapped his leg.
Did you hear what the Sheffield United captain said in the end of the game? Like, I think it was must have been on Match of the Day 2 that this interview was. What he said, he turned around and said, "Yeah, no, I don't think it's a red card." What are you talking about? He literally turned around and said, "No, I don't think it's a red card." He was clearly asked about it, and they went, "Oh no, shouldn't have been a red card." It's like he's literally got him above the knee, like above the knee.
It was just below the knee.
Oh, was it just below the knee?
Dirty challenge.
But even so, it's definitely
even toes.
It's the most red that you'd ever see. I don't know if he come in, tried to take the player and the ball. Thought, I've got an easy one here, but naughty.
God knows.
Ben's comment after that was, when did he move to Sheffield United?
Yeah, honestly, I didn't even notice it. I thought he was at Everton. I was like, I'm sure that genuinely said, I'm sure Everton are playing on Monday. What the hell? I was like, he's wearing a different colour shirt. Well, that's weird. What's he doing?
Going on here? But yeah, no, Brighton were amazing.
Brighton, then
again,
they're went credible after that. Yeah.
Adingra.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
Adingra and Gross as well, mate. Honestly, he's top.
He's so underrated, isn't he?
It's unbelievable.
He works so hard for that team. He is literally everywhere over that pitch for Brighton.
Yeah, he can play.
He pops up. Yeah, he's like Milner.
That's what I was about to say. It's weird that they've got James Milner, but they've also got James Milner 2.0.
Yeah.
As well. So
we've got the past and the future. That's what you need.
But yeah, Matoma and Adingra on each wing is really good. And I heard that if Sheffield United continue on the trajectory that they are on, they could become the team who's conceded the most goals ever in the Premier League.
Wow. Yeah. I can see that
what
after
on now?
The drubbings that they've been suffering this season.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
They've let in 65 goals.
65 goals, yeah. I
That's
think it's
insane.
Was it 118 or something like that? I think it was Reading or...
Oh, I can't remember. Most probably, yeah, if it was Reading. But yeah, they're wow.
Just looking at the games they've still got to play. So they've got Wolves next, then Arsenal. Then they've got Bournemouth and Man United. Then they've got a little bit of a break. They've got Fulham. Then they've got Liverpool, Chelsea.
I'll win that.
Back. They've got Tottenham on the last day of the season. They've got Everton penultimate. The only thing is they haven't got City. So at least then they got a bit of a break. Got a bit of a let off.
But they've got no one in and around them. It's like they haven't got Burnley. They haven't got Luton. Like, you know.
Yeah.
It's...
yeah, they've got all hard games. Well, they've got Burnley 20th of April. They've got. So yeah, they've still got a fair few games, but there's a lot of hard games where they could lose a lot of goals, concede a lot of goals there.
Yeah, a lot.
Love it. But then Man United, Luton.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry.
Sorry, I was sailing on to the final game, but you did it for me. Thank you. Man United, fifth win in a row.
Yeah.
Playing okay with that team, you know, that front, the forward men. I think Højlund is excellent. 2 good goals, although one of them, the first one was a bit of a gift, wasn't it?
Yeah, slightly, but I think he's now getting pretty much. But the thing with Højlund, he's got a bit more confidence, but he's also getting a bit more service.
Yeah, he is.
And this is what we said earlier on in the season. Now he's getting the ball a bit more. He doesn't have to drop so much to try and actually get into the game. And he's delivering.
Yeah.
Sorry, boring you there.
I just don't understand where they're gonna, if they're gonna continue or if they fall back, what's going to happen with them. But that team, I mean, Mainu is absolutely top quality. Darlow seems to be playing really, really well. And you've got Garnacho, Højlund, Fernandes, and Rashford. I mean, I think we saw the clip.
Oh my God!
Barkley on Rashford.
Mate, what was that pressing?
That was great.
I had to watch it twice. I thought it was like slowed down or something, or it's like a training video.
No,
I did not. I did not believe that was a game.
Mental, isn't it?
That was more because Rashford's pressing at the end of the
game.
Yeah,
Premier League game. Honestly, Rashford should be fined for that. That's you got to dock him a couple of weeks' wages for that. That was disgraceful.
He surely can't get another fine. He's had like 6 this season already.
Yeah, he's partying again.
He'd be owing them money soon.
But you see Rob Edwards coming out at the end of the game though?
He came out at the end of the game.
That's what he said at the end of the game. He didn't come out gay, mate. No. Don't keep it in your pants, Will. Keep it in your pants.
Yeah, come on.
No, at the end of the game, he's like,
season.
Man United are 2-1 up. And of course, then they get 4 minutes added time. Should have been a lot more, but never mind. Man United are 2-1 up.
A lot more. Should have been a lot more.
I felt that. Yeah, I felt exactly the same.
Because I was watching it, and like United were just like, and especially like from the start of the second half, like Onana starting to time wasting everything. And obviously, they were time wasting at every single set piece that they had and everything. But Luton played like
Really
obviously Casemiro should have been sent off in the first half for a second yellow.
Yes. How did he get away? I forgot about it. How did he get away with that? That was
No idea.
Casemiro
But
always does. He always gets away with this.
he didn't last season. He got sent off 4 times.
Yeah, but he should have been sent off more than that. He should have had cards sooner as well. He gets away with so many challenges.
Ten Hag clearly saw that because he took him off at half time.
Unbelievable.
But I mean they should have had more. They should have had. Man United should have been down to 10 men. There should have been more added time. But I don't know. I mean, Rob Edwards said it probably as best as anyone could. Like, well, they only get it's only 4 minutes clearly because 2-1 up. But
exactly.
They're playing really good football, Luton. I think that they were unlucky not to have got an equaliser. I thought Sambi Lokonga, the Arsenal boy, I think he's been doing really well since he joined there.
He actually was really, really. As I say, I watched the whole game, and he was actually really, really good. Like, he made a great block from Fernandes. Like, he went round Kaminsky and just threw himself at it. But no, he played really well. Ross Barkley again played well. They all played like well. As I say, it was just Amari Bell just gifting Hoyland the first goal that kind of killed it for them. But
I wonder if they had Adebayo as well, if it might have gone a little bit different for him.
Yeah, because obviously he got injured half hour before the game. I think they said he got injured half hour before the game. So unfortunate for him. But I think the only bad game they really had was probably the Sheffield United game. But then again, there was VAR decisions, mistakes galore in that. So
no, not VAR mistakes.
VAR, I know, right? You wouldn't have thought.
My God.
But
shocking.
Yeah. But so that's the results so far. Only got one more game left tonight.
Yeah. A couple of midweek games as well.
Yeah.
Got City, Brentford, and Liverpool, Luton tomorrow Wednesday.
Yeah, it's the game in hand ahead of the final.
So, a little bit on Carabao Cup then before we close for this week, boys.
Yeah.
What are we thinking? Obviously, we know Chelsea's not going to win, but how many goals are Liverpool going to win by?
2.
2-0, 3-1, 4-2, 5-3.
What do I think? I think I'm going to go
7-5
on penalties.
So not 2-0.
Just in the game.
No, I reckon they'll do well, mate. I reckon it'll be 3-1.
Okay. I reckon 2-1 Liverpool win. I think they'll just have too much for Chelsea.
What would be great, though, is if Poch wins absolutely nothing with a decent Tottenham team. He goes to a really bad Chelsea team and wins the Carabao Cup. That would be fantastic.
Yeah.
We're not a really bad team.
Well, you are. I'm really torn,
really
mate.
Bad. Huh?
I'm torn now after that because that's a really good point Will's just made. I might actually watch it and enjoy the game now and just not care.
Oh, you're going to watch
either
it?
way.
Oh,
I'll watch the highlights.
I
won't watch the whole game. Good.
Yeah. I've got someone at work who keeps on coming at me saying, so how much are we having on the game?
Go on, you got to put a bet on.
And I did this in the league game just gone, and I'd given him the money half an hour before the end of the game because they were 3-0 up at that point, and I went and I just sent a message. I was like, "There's your money. Now don't talk to me."
You don't want a fiver on it then?
No, not a chance. I'm not going anywhere near that game. My thinking is the same as the City game. Let's just not get embarrassed, please.
What's your prediction? Nice. Score prediction. Will's gone 3-1 Liverpool. I've gone 2-1 Liverpool.
Yeah, I mean, I think probably it'll be 2-1 Liverpool.
Oh, that must hurt. Can't believe you don't even have faith in your own team.
I was having an iron between 3-1 and 2-1, so
don't even have faith in your own team.
If Axel Disasi can pull out his reincarnation of Prime John Terry again, we might actually only concede 2 rather than 3.
God, what
Fair play.
one good game and he comes out with prime John Terry.
Mate,
Embarrassing.
let's just.
Insane.
He's
You
not
should
one
be
good game.
Ashamed of yourself. This is disgraceful.
Good God.
Right. Any other business, boys?
Arteta
before we
wins
shut
one
off?
cup and you guys hail him as the Messiah.
Well, no, it's because we're up there. But yeah, that's another whole different conversation.
Yeah, well, sorry, what?
Any other business, boys?
None from
I
me.
think so. I
Wicked.
think so.
Well, it's been really good to be back.
Thanks, Ben, for joining
Welcome
us
back.
this week. If you can join
Thanks,
next
guys.
week, would you mind just listening to or watching all of the football? That'd be great.
I'll try my best.
If you can just watch Match of the Day and you'll be fine.
Yeah, that's what you need. That's what we ask of you.
Okay, I'll try and do that then. I'll try and do it.
Cheers, bro. See you next
Well
week.
done, mate.
Cheers, boys. Bye-bye.